is Neelam. To brush my Excel skills. I want to learn more about the techniques, and want to learn more about the
It's okay. Yeah. Mona Ranika. Okay. Neelam, Bhavika, Smita. Okay. Suvarna, no. Okay. Yeah. 11 Excel. So, is everyone comfortable with Excel? Like beginners, basic, no? Okay. What's your name?
My name is Pranesh.
Pranesh.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, she's not well. I don't think she's coming today. Okay. I'll introduce myself because I think some people are. Don't know who I am. So. Okay, my name is Indira, community में Hindu, both popular है. So yeah, I wanted to teach Excel. So to adults, usually what I do is I teach kids a lot about technology. So a thought came that why not teach community adults, particularly women. So that's why this initiative. And I have a trust called Kids Tech Charitable Trust. So association with Bharati Mandir, we have taken up this initiative. Okay, so that's the first one. So today's agenda is, let's start. Yeah, today's agenda is, let's try and see, let's see how much we can cover of these. Maybe you might have to yeah, switch off the lights, probably. Switch off the lights. Can you all see? Yeah. Now it's better. That's enough, I think. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah. Okay, so let's start with the first one, working with multiple worksheets. What are multiple worksheets? Or maybe we'll just recap before that. Okay, I'm opening my Excel. Okay. Can you all see, or I need to first? I think just give me a minute. Okay. So can you all see my Excel? Okay. So we have done some few things in the last week. Who remembers out of the 4 who have attended? Quickly, can you tell? Yeah. Start. What do you remember? Whatever you remember.
We learned first of all how to
Yeah.
what are the rows, columns, and cells, and how to select columns, rows, and particular cells, and how to copy, how to paste, and how alignment.
Yeah. Okay. All these alignment. Yeah, we have covered this part, right?
Yes.
Yeah. This part. Okay.
Ribbons.
Ribbon.
Ribbons,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just,
First
yeah.
half of
Okay, first half of home ribbon. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now you all can see, right? What is the cell address? Where the cursor is?
F5.
F5. Yeah, F5. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Okay, so now let's start with multiple Excel sheets. What do you think are multiple Excel sheets? Anyone can answer.
Working simultaneously working on the
Different Excel sheets means what? Can you show here?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 3, 4.
So these are, you can add if you click on plus. Yeah, so that is you have. Okay, so what is this? We have How many worksheets here? 3. And what is this called? This whole thing? This whole thing with all the 3 worksheets is called a workbook. Okay. Okay, so that is multiple worksheets. How do you go about? I think I have a PowerPoint for that. Let's try and do the PowerPoint. Okay. Adding a new worksheet, what did we do? Click on the plus, right? So click on the plus. And moving worksheets. How do we do? How do we move worksheets?
Okay.
Yeah, using the mouse and drag and drop.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone knows, right? And copying worksheets. Anyone knows copying
Control
worksheets?
C. and Control.
No, Control C will copy only the data in the worksheet,
Yeah.
not the worksheet. So what you need to do is
Cursor on the.
here.
Select.
Yeah, right click on the worksheet and click on copy. Let's do that first and come back. Maybe we'll go through this slide and then we'll go back. Copying worksheet. Yeah. Renaming worksheet. What do we do?
See, on the same dialog box, you will see.
Rename as well, or even you can double click on the name of the worksheet. Okay. We'll do all those. Copy. Then deleting worksheets. How do you delete?
Select and delete.
Right click,
Select and
select
delete.
and delete. Okay. Hide and unhide also same way. Okay, so let's quickly go through that. So this is a sheet. So for renaming, just double click and then rename. Try it if you want, or if you know, you can. That's okay. And then if I want to drag this Excel class to the end of 3, what do you do? Just hold it and then drag it with the mouse. Okay, moving. Everyone clear?
No. Google.
Okay, yes, no, okay. Try. If anyone has questions, you can ask. Are you okay there? What's your name? I forgot. Radhika. Rakhi Radhika. Oh, in confusion. Okay. So, आपकी बेटी है.
Friend है मेरी.
It's okay.
चलेगा.
चलेगा. Okay, so comfortable?
Yeah.
Comfortable moving the sheet? Yes, okay. Now what else did we cover? Right click. Let's right click and see. See, you can insert a sheet. Instead of clicking on plus, you can insert. Okay, that also you can do. And protect sheet, all those are a little bit advanced. Let's not cover that. Okay, let's hide a sheet. Okay, I'm hiding this Excel sheet. So I'm just clicking on that. Okay, it disappeared, right?
Yeah.
How do I bring it back?
Undo.
Unhide.
Undo, if you just did undo the last action. So if I do Control Z for undo, even then it's not coming. Okay, so what you need to do is right click and there is an unhide. If unhide is not highlighted, if there is nothing hidden, see here, unhide is not highlighted. Okay. Do you want to change tab colors? If you want to have fun, so you can have fun. Kids can have fun changing the tab colors. Okay, now move or copy. Copying is a little bit confusion it creates because move and copy are together. So if you want to move, let's say I have this Excel class and I want to move it to the front. So what I do is, see here, move it to book 1. So the name is book 1. Okay, that is what it is showing. So that means it move it to book 2, book 1. If you have other workbooks open, then those will appear. See, I have attendance workbook open. So I can move this to this sheet to that workbook. You choose that and then move from there. but I don't want to move. I want to create a copy. How do I do that?
Mm.
I just want to create a copy. What do I do? Yeah. From this screen, from the screen that you are seeing, I want to copy the worksheet, Excel class worksheet, and then, yeah.
The below box.
Yes, there is. Can you all see create a copy? So if you want to copy that, that's what you need to do. Click on that, and then if you say okay, then it will create a another sheet with the same name but with some suffix after the name. So that's how you need to copy. So that's sometimes people don't know because it's included in both move and copy, right? So that's fine. Okay, so we have covered this one. Okay, I want to show you a couple of shortcuts without using the mouse. How do I move to Excel sheet 3? I am in Excel class, right? I want to move to sheet 3. How do I move? Shortcut. Anyone knows?
Right.
Without mouse. You have control, right? Control and page up to come this way and page down to go that way. So try that. And
So
you can
do we have to select first?
no need of selection. You are
Okay.
here because you are not using the mouse, so you can't
Yes.
select.
Yeah.
So you just do control page up. See, I'm doing control page up and I went to sheet 3.
Yeah.
Right? And if
Yeah.
if I do another control page up, I went to sheet 2. And if I want to go right side, then you do control page down. Okay, page up, page down.
Yeah.
And it's going right on the top, either left.
Yeah. You are just going into the sheet, moving yourself into the sheet.
From seven, we need to again press.
Yeah, press arrows. Or if you want to go to the end, if you want to go to the end of the sheet, what do you do?
Yeah.
What is the shortcut?
Enter.
No.
You use it?
End button will go only to the in that row. But if you have some data and if you want to go to the end of that data, what is the shortcut? Yeah, we did this last time.
Arrow down, control plus arrow down.
Control plus arrow down will go only one. Yeah, no, not one cell down. So okay, control plus arrow down is also good. See, I have this, right? I have some data. And I want to get, my cursor is here and I want to get to the end of that particular where the data ends. Okay, so then you can do control down arrow. But what I am asking is you have this set of data. So for example, I have so rows and columns and say I'm just copying and pasting this one. Okay, I have this, right? My cursor is here. I want to get to here. How do I do that? Yeah, I can do it with mouse, but what is the shortcut? We did this.
Select the whole thing.
No. Shortcut. Shortcut means, yeah. No need of selecting. Control N, yes. Control N will get the cursor here at the end. And what do we need to do if you want to go to the beginning? We did this.
Yeah.
Control home.
Yes, control home. Okay. So it went up. Okay, to the beginning of this. So just some shortcuts so that it will be helpful for your data entry. Okay. I don't know what else I have. So let's start this again. Unhide is okay.
Right click.
No. What I think what she's asking is, see here. Okay, so that will highlight only if you have a hidden sheet. So for example, if I'm hiding this one, then only it appears. Otherwise, it won't appear. Now I can unhide. You can have multiple sheets. Choose what sheet you want to unhide, and then you can unhide. Okay. Okay. So now let's go back. Thing is right click and delete. We didn't do that. Okay, that's okay. Shortcuts. I think we did a couple of these. So next and previous sheet. What is the shortcut? Just now we covered. Moving
Page up.
into different sheet. Yeah.
Control page.
Control page up is
and-
left side.
Yeah.
Control page down is
right side.
right side. Okay. Next is move to first or last of the sheet. We just now covered, right?
Yeah.
Control plus left arrow, control plus right arrow. That also is okay. Oh, okay. So I'll show you what that means in a minute. Okay. That is sheet, not the within the sheet.
Yeah.
Select. Okay. How do you select worksheets? How do you select worksheets?
It's click and drag
Yeah.
to
Shift.
select. Yeah.
Control shift.
Control
also you
shift,
can do.
yeah.
Okay. And renaming worksheets we did.
Double click on
Double
the
click,
worksheet and
That is one of the shortcuts.
Can you
Deleting.
try control shift?
Yeah, I'll show you. The second and third I'll show you. Deleting worksheets, right click and delete. Okay. Okay, so now let's give some time to set up. I should need to copy this. Meghna, Adhika, I don't know your name. Ritu, for God's sake. Are you getting
famous
it?
personality है
Hmm?
बहुत famous personality है फिर कैसे भूल गई
That's what now.
initial R है
थोड़ा
उसका।
गुलक हाँ इनिशियल आ रहा है oh my god आर क्यूब बन गए ओके forgot her name हेमिश प्रिशा का मम्मी
हेतल
हेतल ओनली बच्चे याद है मुझे हेतल यस ओके okay what we did so far is working with multiple worksheets, how to move around, how to add a worksheet, and how to copy, how to hide, how to rename, how to delete. Delete is right click and delete. Okay. And shortcut for renaming is to just double click there. Okay. And what I wanted to, if you have more, then only you will know. And I'm just adding so that. Okay. See here, control will take you to the end.
Okay.
Control. See? Did you get it? There is a slight arrow. If you have more sheets, then there will be an arrow here. So depending on where you are, so if I use control and right arrow, then it goes to the next one.
Control and right arrow.
Control and right arrow. Right arrow in the sense there is a small arrow within the sheet. That is
okay,
the one.
not this one.
Not the not the keyboard arrow.
Keyboard.
Did everyone get it or not? If you want, you can try add more sheets and then try. Let's take 2 minutes and try.
Right.
I just want you to understand.
And arrow.
Yeah.
Thank you. Not working. Control and arrow.
See? No, do you see? Can you see an arrow?
Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah.
Control and arrow.
No. Yeah, the right one we have. And then again it's
Well, let me see.
hello.
No, okay. So that is a example, I think.
One key first.
Yeah, this side and same one.
Hmm? No, no, yeah, that's right.
And how you say forward remember. So when we write that, it's not a page. That's a page. Fill that bar.
Thank you. Okay. Itu ko yan kami. Okay. So everyone is comfortable? Okay. नहीं हुआ? Okay. Let me check.
Anyway, you can use it.
Okay. Okay, next one is, let's see what is there. Okay, let's do some text and date functions. Let's add some text, okay? Or do you want to open did everyone get this spreadsheet? Did everyone? Okay. Do you want to open that spreadsheet? I don't know which one. Okay. Let's open that spreadsheet because there is, yeah, the one you got, global superstore. Okay, I'm opening. Is this the one that you got? Okay, go to orders. Okay, so maybe that needs something else. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು. Okay, I'm opening that. Global superstore, yeah. So everyone open? Okay. So can everyone see this? What is, see this same thing, what I have said, what I'm saying? Okay, let's try something out, okay? Let's try, see this customer. There is some pattern, right? What is the pattern? In the customer column, customer ID column, there is a pattern for the data. What is the pattern? Yeah, initials and a number, right? So, yeah, so what we'll do is, we will do the following steps. Insert a column after that. So what do you do?
Click on letter F, the top of the column,
Yeah,
and it will get selected.
yeah,
Then go to insert
yeah.
and insert this column.
Okay, so where, if you do that, did you do that? So where did you get it? Left side or right side?
Have to select the right column.
So you need to select this one, and then, yeah, so you need to select this one and then right click. Most of the functions that you use is on the, will be on the right click menu. So right click and just say insert. And then you got it just beside the customer column, right? Is everyone comfortable?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. Okay, now what we'll do is, okay, maybe you must have done that. You must have selected that and then did the insert. That's okay. So you can move. So how do you want to move? You can just drag like this, or just cut. Okay, I'll show you one more thing. Just cut it, and then I'm moving it this way. Right click on the F column, and there is something called, it's not paste, it's something called insert cut cells. So it will cut like that. So it will automatically move. Okay, did you understand what happened? Did you understand what happened?
I did.
Okay, I'm doing it again, okay? I'm doing it again. See, I'm selecting the empty column. I'm cutting it first. Okay, what will happen if I just paste it here? Overwrite. I don't want that. I want this column to be intact. So what I'll do, I just click on the column, right click, and then insert cut cells. Then it will insert. Okay. But I want to insert it here. Okay, I'll go back again. Insert. I want it insert here. So yeah. Okay. Understood the concept? What is with the insert cut column and cut cells, and when do we use it? You got it right? Any questions?
I understood what is it and how to do it, but what it does exactly I couldn't do.
Okay, so see, I'm cutting this, but if I don't do the insert cut cells, wherever I am pasting, if I want to paste it in the middle, the data that is already there will go. See,
Okay.
that is the reason we do the insert cut cell, so that it just automatically moves one. So for example, if I do this, Control C, and let's say I'm going to paste it here. If I paste it here, that's it, gone case. Okay, but if I do, I think if I delete, if I start deleting, okay, if I delete, is the delete? Okay, I'm deleting. Okay, so what it is asking is, you just can't delete like that. If you want to delete, you can just press the delete button in the keyboard. But what I want to do is, I'm just deleting these 3 cells so that I want these cells to come up. Whatever values are there in these cells to come up. So that's when we have to choose. Do we want to shift cells left, or do we want to shift cells up? So if I want this, I will choose that. But if I choose that, then what will happen is everything will become haywire. All these, whatever are there, will come one cell left. So if you want to see, that's what happens. If I delete using the delete menu in the right. Okay, I'm doing the undo. And what's the shortcut for undo?
On top, say.
Shortcut. Control Z, yes. Sorry, I didn't get your name. Geeta. Oh, two Geetas, okay. What we are doing here is today we are doing intermediate Excel course. First part we did was how to move about in work with multiple Excel worksheets. Are you familiar with worksheets? Okay. So yeah, so what we did was right click, rename, delete, how to hide, how to copy and move those kind of stuff. Now we are doing the text and date functions. Okay. Okay. So now so you understood what happens. See, if I just press delete from the keyboard, आराम से delete हो जाएगी. Okay. But if I try doing it this way, you have to give it answers as to, because it's going to delete the whole cell. So you have to choose either move these left or choose move these ones to the top or entire row. So that what that will do is these 3 rows which are selected will be removed, or entire column. So that whole column will be removed. So you need to choose.
Those cells will become empty, but that data will be saved on some other.
Which data?
Wherever you move.
No, we are deleting that. So it won't be saved. That happens only when we delete, right click and delete.
Yeah.
So if we do that, that data won't save anywhere. It just moves whatever you choose. So if, for example, if I do that, then this will come up. Those are gone. Yes. Okay. It depends on your scenario. So for example, if you want to delete the entire rows, but you just made a selection like this, bhul gaya, and then you just made, then you can just choose entire row. Mostly you won't use entire column. Otherwise you would have selected the entire column rather than. And sometimes what happens is when you are doing some manual validation, you find that, for example, you find that ये वाला ऐसा है. You find this and you are doing a manual validation, and these two are okay, these two are okay, these two are okay, these two are okay, these two are not okay, right? And then you find that this J is here, this is extra here. That's when you can use delete and then shift cells up.
How do we deselect? Suppose if we have,
Hmm.
and then, it's like that,
Yeah,
it's like the
blink.
It's
Blink, then escape.
escape. Okay.
Yeah, escape. And also one more shortcut for paste. What is the shortcut for paste? Huh?
Control V.
Control V is there, that is normal. But see, for example, it is mine, this is highlighted, okay? I have Control C. Only in Excel that happens. You can paste it just by clicking enter. And the difference between Control V and enter, notice that once you enter that is gone, the selection is gone. Did you notice that? But when you do the same thing, I undid that, Control Z. Now I am just pasting it here using Control V. That is still available. So if you want to multiple paste, then you do Control V. Otherwise, just enter. Okay, got it? Understood? Geeta number 2 is, are you okay? Oh, you are just getting the file. Okay. Okay, after you get the file, then after you open, we'll start the functions. Okay. Now there is a pattern, right? So there is a pattern of first two letters being alphabets with a hyphen and then followed by some number. What I want to do is I want to create a column that will have only the first two letters. What is the function that we can use? Split, no.
Format.
No, you can do it in multiple ways, but there is a very easy function, basic function, text function that you can use. What is the function? Anyone knows? No, we are not filtering, we are not sorting. We are just creating a new column that will have these values like RH, R. Oh my God. No, I don't want to use that because this is using AI and then. But yeah, you can use AI these days. In the 2019, you can use that. But there is a function to get those RH, JR, CR, that kind of stuff.
Do we use conditional format?
No, it's not about formatting. We are just inserting a column that will have the first two letters of the column beside it. Anyone knows? No? Okay, there is one. Okay, if you look at this one, that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 characters or letters. Okay, and we want the first two letters. Okay, first two letters means what is the direction? Left. So remember, if you want to get the first from here, left side, the function name is left. Okay, so always in Excel, if we want to use functions, we start off with the equals. Okay, you can all type equals in the column that you have created. Okay, and then start typing left. Once you start typing, can you all see some instructions there? Some text. What does it say? Okay, so it says returns the specified number of characters from the start of the text string. So we want from the start, right? So what we will do is any function will start with an open bracket. So you put the open bracket as well. Yes? Now take your mouse and then point to the same row, same cell, same row, one cell beside it. Whatever you want to, because you want RH here, right? So I'm just clicking on that. Okay. And then immediately after clicking, I'm just typing a comma. Left function will have two arguments. So that means we need to supply two values for it to work. How many letters do we want? 2. So after comma, you type 2 and then close the brackets. Okay. You can start typing equals left open brackets and then my cell address is F2. You can even type F2 or you can use the mouse to select it. If you need the charger, Hetal, you can come here. Comma 2 and then close the brackets. Any questions? Did everyone get it? And then press enter and see what the result is. Sorry, beach mein chhod di.
So like that we only got RH.
Yes, that's what we wanted, right? That's what we wanted, right?
Get all the columns.
Yeah, so now how do we do the, we got only one cell, right? We want the whole column. What do we do?
Like drag it, like right hand side corner and then to this.
Drag it. So that means we are filling it, right? So you can drag it like this. Okay, I'm just showing you. See, there is a plus. Okay, if you click on the, if you not click, if you just hover over the end of the cell, you will get a plus. Okay, and then you can drag like this, and you have 50,000 rows to drag. Will you keep dragging? No, right? So what is the shortcut for that? Yes. So you go to the plus and then just double click. What will happen with the double click is it fills based on the column that is here. So for example, see, it has filled everything. I don't know how many rows are there. So what is the shortcut that I use to get to the end of this column?
Select and
Shortcut. Control down arrow, because I want to go only to that same column to the end. So there are 51,290. Oh, I just said 50,000. It is 50,000. Okay. Okay, so it all filled. The reason why it filled everything was because this column did not have any spaces. If it had space, then it would have filled only till that, and then you need to refill it again. Okay? Got it? Yes? No? All right.
Yes.
Questions? Okay. So now we know how to use the what function? I forgot. What's the function? What's the function we used? No. What is the function we used? It's there, staring at you. Left. Yeah, left function. That is called left function. Okay. Now, let's get the equals left. Did you get the first one? So what do you use for double click? What do you use for filling the columns? What did you use? Yeah, plus sign, and then you double click. Okay, when you see the plus sign, you double click. Okay. Yeah, if you drag, then there are 50,000 rows. Hand thak jayegi. Okay. Okay. What else can we get? Okay, there is a number here. Let's do this. Next function. Let's learn about next function. Insert a. Okay. I want somebody to answer this one. I want to insert a column A go on. Between A and B. How do we do that? Wait. Radhika. Yeah. Yeah. Select what? Select what? No. I want a column between A and B. So which column should I select? B. Yes. Okay. So B. After selecting, what do we do? Right click. Yes. Insert. Very good. Pass ho gaya. Okay. So now we will use another function. I want to get the, see this number is there, right? I want to get 298 from that. What is the function that we use? We can use. Very good. Beja kaam kar rahi hai. Very good. We are getting things from the right. So there is something called a right function. Okay. So same thing. How will we start a function in Excel? Equals. Very good. Equals right, open brackets, and choose A2 And then comma, what should we give now? 3. Why 3? Why 3? Yeah, we want RAS 3. Yeah, 3 characters from the right. It came 443. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Close the bracket and what do we do? Enter. Then double click. Okay, just name them if you want. Okay, right. And that is left. Okay. Okay. Left and right ho gaya. What else? What else? What else? Okay, let's do one more thing.
It is in middle.
Hmm?
Suppose if it's something we need in middle.
From middle, there is something called substring. Substring. Let's do substring. Okay. Now, I'm just coming to the end of it. End of this one. And let's say I want to get today's date. Listen to me. I'm giving the answer. Okay. I want to get today's date. What function should I use? No. Today. So try equals today. Just close, open and close brackets. What did I get? Today is 11th, right? Yeah. Open bracket, close bracket.
That's it?
And I want the time now. Okay, listen to me again. Did everyone get today's date? Yes?
If you transfer on date, you can see the function, it is important. Yeah.
Did everyone get today's date?
Yeah.
Okay, now today's date is done. I want the time.
Today.
Yeah, after any function, just remember this rule. Any function will start with equals and has 2 brackets. Any function in Excel will start with equals and has 2 brackets. Some will have something within the brackets or nothing within the brackets. So this function has nothing within the brackets because we don't need to say what today's date is because that is today's date. Okay, now, okay, listen to me again. Now, I want to get the time. What can be the function? No, 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 no. Now, I want to get the time. I'm repeating the question, okay?
Now.
Okay, so how do we write? What is the first principle? Equals, yes, equals now and yeah. Okay, so, okay. So those are the things. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to see there is order date here, okay? We want to create a column beside that or wherever you want to. So I'm just clicking on ship date and then clicking insert. And what I want to, I'm giving the heading of the column as order. Okay. Can anyone guess what function we can use? Order year. So what I want to get is See this order date is 31/7/2012, right? I want to get 2012 here. What is the function that we can use? Year, yes. Bhavika, too good.
Sometimes.
Okay, there is a year function which we can use only with dates. See, this is date, right? Only with dates. We can use that. So when we use year function and pass this date, then it will get the year out of the date. Okay, so let's try that. So what shall we do? Equals year within brackets. So D2, choose D2, okay? And then close the brackets. Okay, why did we get this? Let's see the format of this one. There's no format. Okay. Before that, okay, let's keep it like that. And first, let's change this format. Highlight order date. Did everyone highlight order date?
Yeah.
The whole column, okay? Right click. There is something called format cells. Okay? And here you can format these cells. It can be general, it can be number, it can be currency, it can be counting, blah, blah, blah. What we want to format is we want to format that as a date, this date, okay? And choose the format. So we can choose the format, this one, 14/3/2012. Okay? Choose that and say okay. Is everyone comfortable doing that? Yes?
So 3, 14, 12.
No, 14/3/12. 14/03/2012. 1, 2, 3, third one. Is everyone comfortable choosing that? Oh, okay, yeah. It should be date, month, and you should have date, month, and year.
14 March 12.
That also is okay, no problem. Yeah, but make sure the format is date, month, and year. Okay, so now choose that, and let's do this. Okay, I'm going to, let's delete this one. Or let's format this one. No, wait. Okay, format as number. The reason why this happened is we have inserted a column after highlighting ship date, because ship date is so it gets the date format. Understood why it came? Yes, no, all right, no, yes, no. Okay,
So I'm number.
yeah, and then say okay. Yeah, 0, decimal place is 0. Did you get this one? Did you get this one? No? Okay. So first thing is, okay, let's go and format that column in number.
Select this.
Okay, everyone comfortable? Neetuji? Comfortable? Number and remove the decimal places. Everyone got it? Highlight the order year column,
Now 0.
format cells, and make sure that it's a number with decimal places 0. Radhika. आई नहीं? Can you fill the column, please? How do you fill the column? Fill the column with the order here. 8 हो गया. Oh my God. 8 बज गए, 8 बज गए. Okay. Do you want to fill? Okay, that's good. Year हो गया. Okay, let's have a break for 10 minutes. Only 10 minutes and your time starts now. Oh, okay.
वो बच्चा याद है यूनिवर्सिटी अभी नादिया को मिला उनका प्लेसमेंट तो अच्छा है नेक्स्ट में हमारा आयुष जैन लोगों को पंचायत थर्ड सितंबर से
संडे को होता है
खाना पीना
तो उसमें लिमिटेड संडे आना साइड
लोग तो ऑलरेडी ऑनलाइन वाला नहीं करते उसमें भी पॉज है
their body in the this speaks and this not in a different messages busy
उसका जो अंदर डालना अभी डाल के
yes
Yeah, no one wants tea. No one wants tea, biscuits.
I want pakode. She's like saying no pakode and I don't want it. No, even saying pakode, very pakode.
Prashad bhi hai. I don't know whether this is working. Not working. Okay, cam is not working. Can't.
You can use one drive or Microsoft Teams. Yes, because one you have answered. It's for and then you need to name or this is second one. And then we even if you're using Microsoft Teams, the download is charged. But it's already got.
Gmail use कर लो because it won't, there is no charge. So Gmail will say you can get Google Drive. Forms, you can use Google Docs. You can use a lot of things.
Only one sheet, you can create a different sheet, so stays in the same.
Stays on the same one. But there is a possibility of somebody else taking the other sheet and then changes.
10 मिनट का ब्रेक है तुमने 8 मिनट का वेस्ट कर दिया 8 मिनट का ब्रेक तुमने वेस्ट कर दिया 2 मिनट के
Very good. At least somebody remembers. Control S for saving, please save.
There's an item for sale, but
No. Control S. Did you press Control S? Control S. Oh. No, just say continue. See, say continue. Oh, my भी save करना है ना next time के लिए. Okay. I'll save it here. Okay, saved. Everyone saved? When you get the dialog box, please press continue. Okay, now everybody paying attention or गप्पे मार रहे हैं? Okay. मैं तो बिस्किट खा रही हूँ. Okay. I want you all to create a column beside order year and get the order month. It's very easy. Just do that. Any side. Create a new column called order month. Create a new column called order month. And get the month of the order.
No, with the heading order. Now I am.
Who finished? Before or after? Don't put the values. Don't just create the column, but put the values. Did everyone finish? Anyone finish? 1, 2. 4. Okay. Okay. Did everyone create a column? Yes? So I'm creating a column, okay? I highlighted order here and insert, okay? And I'm naming that as order month. Till here easy, right? Now what is the function that we need to use here? What is the function that we need to use here? यार सब इंटेलिजेंट बच्चे हैं. Brackets. That's all. That's all. मेरी तो आई नहीं. So did anyone get this value? So what do you do now? Highlight the column, right click, format cells and number and 0, 0. What's the answer? Did everyone get 7?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Mona needs. You can fill it.
Order year, order month, order day. Everyone comfortable?
Everyone knows how to fill, right? Okay. So that is text and date functions. Let's move on to the next topic. Okay. All this is okay. Let's now try and summarize. Okay. Okay, there are some numbers here. This is just a fictitious column. Okay. Let's use the number. Let's use the B column that we created. Okay. Column B. Right.
No, we have date and time.
Okay, let's do this. Sales column. Sales column. Pick the sales column. Okay. Now I have highlighted this. And paying attention or not? Then you are. Monaji, are you okay? Okay, pick the sales column which is in W for me. I think you also should be having in W. Okay, just highlight the whole column. Have you highlighted the whole column? Okay, what can you see? Who can observe what? Yeah, that is one observation. Yes, next. Dollar sign is there? No, there is no dollar sign. Yeah, you can put it, but for now I'm not asking. Just highlight and see what you can see. आसपास में क्या दिख रहा है? Yeah, that is okay. And then, so for example, I'm doing this. Just notice here, I'm just doing that. And notice the difference. What else is happening when I choose that? Look at the whole worksheet. Numbers changed? No, no, didn't change. I just highlighted. Numbers are the same, but if you look in the status, but this is called status bar. Okay.
It says average.
Average, count, and sum. It's giving. Okay. So let's try. Go to the end of the worksheet. Can you go to the end of the worksheet? What is the shortcut? Control down arrow. Be on that same column and go to control down arrow. Okay, you are in 51291. Just come one row down. Okay, and I want to calculate the sum of the whole column. You know what the sum is, right? What's the sum? 1, 2, 6, 4, blah, blah, blah. Okay. That is what you need to get here. What could be the function? Very good. Okay, one way to get that is equals. You can control. Yeah, you can choose from here to shift karke, hold down shift and then choose the. See, this is hard. Okay. Hold down shift and then choose till 51291. Okay, and then close the brackets. When you use shift, then it comes the formula comes like this: W2 colon. So what we are mentioning here is I want the sum of the cells from W2 to W51291. Did everyone get it? Yes or no? No? Okay, I'm doing it again. Or else, or there is a shortcut as well.
Yeah, select and go on to the ribbon.
Oh. But there is another, that is not a shortcut, okay? That is mouse, okay? Shortcut is Alt equals. Do that. Alt equals. Don't put anything, just Alt equals. Alt equals. What does it give? It gives T. It gives T. Alt equals.
Select the range.
So it will give you the full range where it starts. So for example, I'm going to show you something. Did everyone understand what Alt equals does?
Yes.
It gives you automatically, it types in the sum and it gives you the open brackets and then it chooses the range. Okay? Everyone okay? This table doesn't seem to be okay. Yes? What happened? हो गया? Yes? Okay. I want all of you to pay attention here. So when you did Alt equals, it gave you the whole column, right? The reason why it did that was there's no space in between. All the 51,291 columns had some data in it. Now, look at this. Okay. Now I'm giving Alt E. What is happening? Alt equals again. I just removed 3 or 2 and then I just use the shortcut. Alt equals. What is it doing?
It's removing that value of those.
Yeah, it's taking the range from where it is continuous. So that's what you need to remember when you are using shortcuts like this. So what I'll do is, I don't want this, so I'll just go here and change it to 2. Because I know that the first cell address is that I want the sum is from W2. Okay, got it? Questions? As clear as mud. Yes, okay. Okay, so that is sum, okay? Now, what else did we see? What else did we see when we highlighted? Count and average, right? Okay, let's do average. Who wants to tell what the function is? Function for average. ABG, I think, or average, I don't know, can't remember. Let's see. When you start typing equals, it starts giving V. Average, okay, it's average. Okay, and then I'm just lazy to go up, so I just type it and then shift करके यहाँ तक ले आती हूँ. Close, done. Any questions? Ritu ji, Neelam ji, or Smita ji. Okay. You get the functionality, right, of the functions. Count, sum, count. Let's do a count, okay? Huh? No, you don't need to delete. You can do in the next cell. You can do in the next cell. 834, okay. Oh, maybe yours is. Okay, maybe for you it is ABG.
शिफ्ट कर ले तो शिफ्ट करना शिफ्ट from the close.
Okay. Okay, any questions for average? Yeah.
So they,
So did everyone get the 246? Yeah.
It's like if you want to check यहाँ पे it's sorry equal average and
First cell address and then
First this will be x2. Shift करके check करना, select ये select करना. हाँ. Shift is used for selecting, so that's fine. Or another way is, another way is control arrow up and then control shift down. Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, if you want average, you can even drag this way. Drag this way as well. Okay. Okay, let's do a count. Count of, so how much should we get? Count means we should get 51292, right? So what's the function for count? Very good, intelligent. Equal to count and W2. Okay, W2 colon rakke, then you do the shift. You will get it. You don't need to take. I'm just, yeah, you don't need to. Yeah, I didn't take it. That's why my answer is 51291. Okay, so count, sum, average, summarizing. That is, these are the summarizing functions. Let's move on to what's our agenda. And similarly, you can get the max and min as well. Homework for you. Homework for you. Get the maximum value of the sales and minimum value of the sales. What will be the function? Max and min. Okay, max is for maximum, min is for minimum. So you can use that. You know how to use the functions right now, so you can use the same thing. Okay. Now, name ranges, tables, and pivot tables. Okay. Okay, let's go. Yeah, if you want, you can do it here. Only thing is, time is running out. That's why I'm trying to. Okay, you can do that as homework. Pay attention. Now, let's do maybe name ranges. I'll cover next advanced May. Let's do pivot tables. Okay. What is a pivot table? What is a pivot table? Anyone can answer. No? Okay. Let's say we have this orders, right? Orders sheet. What I want is, I want to know the sales by year. 2002 May, what is the sales? 2013 12 में what is the sales, 13 में what is the sales, and 11 में what is the sales. So to get a summarized view of this detailed spreadsheet, we use what is called pivot tables. Okay. So for pivot tables, there are some rules. Pivot is P-I-V-O-T. Okay. There are some rules. First thing is, whatever data that you are selecting, that needs to have a header column, header row. So each one needs to have a name. Otherwise it can't reference. So you need to make sure that the first row has some data in it. Okay, so let's now start doing it. What do we want? We want to summarize. We want to get sales by year. Okay, that's what we want for now. And then we'll give the homework here itself. Okay. Okay, so now to do that, go to row ID. Everyone go to row ID A2. Sorry, A1. Okay. Now I want to select everything that is there. So everything that is there, in the sense all the rows that have data and all the columns that have data. For that, the shortcut is Control Shift right arrow. Okay, Control Shift right arrow. So that means you should come to AB, everything selected, like how you see there. Control Shift right arrow from row ID. Is everyone till here? Yes, no?
Still order?
Till order priority. Okay. Don't use mouse. Control Shift right arrow from A1. Right arrow. I'm just trying to teach you some shortcuts here. That's why I can do with mouse, but I want to teach you some.
Shift right arrow.
Right arrow. So that, what will that do? That will select all the rows, all the columns, but only the first row. Okay, because you did it with the first row in the beginning. Now I want to select everything. Now what you do is Control Shift down arrow. That will select everything. Okay, 2 steps, that will select everything. Now there is an insert tab at the top. Can everyone see that? Insert tab. Now what we are trying to do here is, we are trying to summarize, and we are going to summarize in a new sheet. Okay, so now what we are going to do is go into insert, and there is a option for pivot table. Just click on that. Pivot table and pivot table. Okay, everyone in this dialog?
Yeah.
Okay, let's understand what this is saying. So now this here is select a table or range. We didn't cover tables yet. We can cover later. After this, I'll cover. So we have selected this range, right? So that's why it automatically came. So we have selected from A1 to AB 5129, right? So that's why it because we selected, it automatically came. Okay. Now so that is the selected range we want, and we want the output. Where do we want the pivot table? Radhika ji, are you okay? Okay. Okay. Oh, blank column. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, she has got blank column. So let's go back here. Let's say I didn't put my order month. So what happens here? If I just do Control Shift arrow, it takes me only to where it is filled for the first. It won't select the whole thing. So then it will be a problem. And first rule for pivot table is you need to have the first row populated with everything, because that is considered as the header. Okay, so let's go back again. Control Shift right arrow and Control Shift down arrow. Insert and pivot table, pivot table. Okay, so because we selected, the range has come here. Okay, now we want the pivot table in a new sheet so that we can say that that is the summary sales or whatever, we can rename that sheet. So choose new sheet. Don't choose existing sheet. Okay. Choose new sheet. It's already there. Now you can just say okay. Can you all see this? बड़ा confusing है ना? Oh my God, बाप रे, क्या हो रहा है यहाँ? है ना? Okay. This is very easy. What is the problem we are trying to solve? What are we trying to get? Sales per year. So what should be the values? See here. See here. There is rows, there is columns, there is filters, and there is values. See here. Columns are there, rows are there, values are here, and filters, if there are any filters. Let's understand this workspace, okay? What is the value that we want? We want sales by year as the first summarization, right? So what is our value? Year or sales? What are we summarizing? Sales based on year. What is our value? What are we summarizing? Sales. So drag your sales. If you can't find it, just search for it. Sales. And then drag it to values here. Look here first. I'm trying to find sales and I'm trying to drag it here. Okay. Do that. So that means this is the total sales without any summarization. Okay, I'm doing it again. Okay. See here in the pivot table fields. Yeah, sum of sales, because that's what we are summarizing. We are summarizing 51,000 rows into just one value. Okay, so, yeah, so type in sales here and then drag the sales into values. Done? Radhika, done? Okay, so now next one is, what are we doing? Year, right? Sudha and Geeta ji. Suvarna ji. Done? Okay, so now we want sales by year, right? Sales by year, right? So where should we put the year? Huh? Under sum of sales? Should we put in row or columns? Columns? Okay. Let's put in columns. Year. So I named it as order year and I'm dragging it to columns. Okay. Got it? Did you get like this? 2011, 12, 13, 14. Yes? Okay, let's see what else we can summarize. Let's do ship mode. Okay. Ship mode looks like there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 columns, 5 values. Okay, let's do ship mode. Okay, let's do ship mode in rows, okay? Got it? Ship mode in rows. So now it neatly came as a matrix. Okay, 2011 May, first class May, this is the sales. First class ship mode. So something like that, same day, whatever you want to summarize, you can summarize by rows. You can even do this. Okay, I want year in rows and ship mode in columns. What do you do?
Shift.
Yeah, shift. Just shift from here. Drag this here. See, if you drag this, you can do like this as well. Everything in rows, and then you can do like this. First class, 2011, 12, 13, 14. Or you can even do like this. I dragged from, see, I dragged from columns to rows. Is everyone till here? And then everyone till here? Now drag order to rows. Okay? Now, oh, she's doing the pivot table again. Okay. Let's wait for a couple of minutes. You can play around with by moving. Geeta ji, okay, ठीक है? Yes. Are you till here? Smita ji, till here? Geeta number 2. Okay. Shipping, ship mode, drag ship mode to rows. No, I did that, but I removed it back. Okay. Till now, okay? Geetaji? Okay. Now, what we'll do is, let's move order year to rows. Drag order year to rows. Everybody done that? So what can you see? You can see ship mode first, and then ship mode is broken down by year. Okay, question for you. What if I want to do it the reverse? In each year, what is the ship mode? Yeah, no, not columns. Make sure when you are doing this, see now in the rows, order year is second, right? Move that to the first. So that usually in each year you do the ship mode, right? When you are doing sales, yearly sales. So, okay, let's pay attention. We can do some things here. See these totals, subtotals. These are called subtotals, and this is grand total. Do you want subtotals or just the grand total? if you want to remove subtotals, you can just right click here and then remove sum of sales. But make sure here, this side. Yeah, subtotal order year. It should be on the row side. There is a tick, that's why it is appearing. You can just remove it and it will remove all the subtotals. Got it?
Select that and right click subtotal sheet mode.
See, right, yeah, right click and subtotal order year. Untick that. There is a tick, right? My column name is order year. You must have given something else. So yours will be. Did everyone understand that? No, not remove. Go into select here, not the sales, but select the 2011 total. Right click. And then there is a tick here. Remove that tick in the subtotal. Untick subtotal.
Subtotal sheet mode.
Okay, yeah, you are summarizing ship mode, so yeah, you can do that. Okay, Geeta ji. Okay, so that is one of the features. Okay, now we still didn't use one of the features. What is the feature? Filter, right? Okay, let's do something. What shall we use as filter? Okay, let's use city as the filter, okay? Yeah, I got the other way around. Order year, I moved order year to the front. Okay, let's wait for. Okay, got it? Okay, now let's see what filters does. Okay, what is a filter?
Whatever you want to do, that will filter.
What is a filter? What is a filter?
What is the filter?
Chai ka filter. To reduce, yeah. So for example,
Depending on our
requirement. So for example, here, if we look in the data here, if we look in the city, there are various cities. I want only New York City, okay? So that's what we will do. Or let's do Hamilton. That's not our Hamilton, but anyway, we will do it. Okay, I'm going to go and find my city. And where do I drag it to? Filter, because we are doing filters, okay? So drag it to filters. City, drag it to filters. Everyone dragged it to filters. Type, search. In the search, you can type. Okay, everyone got it till here? Radhika. City.
City is here, so can you click this down arrow, all?
Okay, so now we can see all here, right? We can see all here. Can you see all here? But what do we want? We want Hamilton.
I don't see all.
You can start typing Hamilton here. Oh, Hamilton, yeah, Hamilton, and then you can choose that. Did everyone get this? Yes? Who did not get it? Mona. नींद आ रही है? Okay. समझ में? Got it, right? Okay. Now we have selected only one city. I want two cities, Hamilton and New York City. What shall we do? Oh, Veja काम कर रही है. Very good. And then there will be a tick box under each. So now you have already selected Hamilton. Type New York City. New York. Yeah, New York City. Add current selection to filter. Tick on that. It is there. Just search. See here. Search for New York City. Tick that, and then add current. Tick also. Add current selection for filter, and then say OK. So you did three things. Okay. Tick the select multiple items. Choose the New York City, and then you need to ensure that you tick both add current selection to filter and New York City, and then say OK. So now, oh God. Okay, I'm doing it again. Hamilton and everyone comfortable? Okay, let's do some homework. Okay, can we do some homework? Okay, do another pivot table. I'm going to write here homework. Sorry. Okay. Create a new pivot table. Create a new pivot table that shows sales by sales by, we did order year. Okay, we will do ship year this time. Okay, and state as filter. Let's see what states are available. What are the states available? Let's do New South Wales and Queensland. Okay, so filter with New South Wales and Queensland. Anything else? Let's see. State, country. Category. Okay, let's filter by not filter. Let's do the rows as category. With rows as category. Okay, so do the year, ship year as columns and category as rows. Understood what to do? Yes or no? Can't hear. Ship year. Okay, so that means you need to create a new ship column, ship year column, and then do the pivot table. Choose the ship year in the columns, category in the rows, and state in the filter with these two values, New South Wales and Queensland. And sales will be the same. Yes? Okay? Huh? Okay.
Too much homework, teacher.
I just want to understand whether you understood or not, because this is very, very important feature of Excel. That is the reason I'm giving you this one. So whatever we left, I think there are a couple of things that we left from today's agenda. The name ranges and tables, we can combine that with advanced class. Okay? Janaganamana Vardhama?
So it's open for next class?
Yes, for next class. For no, next class won't be next Wednesday. It will be Wednesday after. I'm not free next Wednesday. Okay? So please remember, don't come here Wednesday. Okay? Okay. And kids class is on Monday. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Sharing this, like I don't have my laptop now.
Yeah, I'll share the whatever we did in an email or maybe in the WhatsApp. Are you in the WhatsApp group?
From Sakhi group.
No, Excel group.
Excel group.
Oh, yeah, that's the same thing. I'll send it.
Excel group.
Yeah, what's your, you are in yoga, right? Okay, what's your number? Wait, let me just
Yeah, take it.
stop the recording.